Hey y'all, and I'm back today with another video. So I hope everyone is well. And I just wanted to come today just to talk about being on a hair journey and what it actually means. Now, in my opinion, a hair journey, a healthy hair journey is actually a lifestyle change for your hair. So let's say previously we did all kinds of stuff to our hair, not really knowing how to take care of it. Now we know how to style it, to make it look nice and everything like that. We know that we need to shampoo it at some point, and we know we need to condition it at some point. But there's no real, no routine that you go through to take care of your hair. Now you want to make sure that your hair looks good, because it's, your crowning glory, as some people like to refer to it. But if you want your hair to be healthy, if you want to retain length, if that's your goal, then you have to take care of your hair. It's very similarly like if you want to be a healthy person and be the best of health, be able to walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing, be able to go out and, walk, take in the sunshine without feeling tired after the first mile or so. You have to take care of yourself. Now, what you put into your body eventually is going to show up on the outside. This right here that you can see right here, this is dead. This is not even alive. This is dead. When it comes out of the scalp, it's dead. And people are so concerned about their hair being healthy, and they don't want to put this in their hair, and they don't want to put that in their hair. But what they put into their bodies is a bunch of garbage just the same. The stuff that they eat, if you look at the kinds of things that they're eating, you'd be like, how can you eat stuff like that and, expect to be a healthy person, and you're fussing about your hair? Your hair is part of your body. And if I had to make a choice, if I had a choice, like a genie gave me a choice, would you prefer to be healthy in the body or have healthy hair? I'll be like, I'll take healthy in the body, because if I'm a healthy if I have a healthy body, then I can have healthy hair, because this is part of my body. And another thing is that people are, they get on a hair journey and they're learning how to take care of their hair now. There are certain things that you don't want to do too much of, and certain things you want to do more of that you weren't doing before. And they expect to see, like, the next day or the next week, that you expect to see your hair go from this length to this length. And it's not going to happen. It's just, unless you put in extensions, but your hair is not going to, grow out that long in 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. I kind of feel sorry for these people, because, they just seem to be stuck in a revolving cycle of things that just don't make sense. How can you start a hair journey and follow someone who has been taking care of their hair for 4 or 5 years and expect your hair to look exactly like that person's in a month? It's just not going to happen. It's not realistic. It's not going to happen. Pay attention to yourself. Look at the stuff you're eating, what you're putting in your body. It's like garbage in, garbage out. I mean, if you are someone that did computer literacy, well, I guess everybody probably did, but that's something that you would have heard. It's GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. If you put garbage in, then you're going to get garbage out. Now, I just, what prompted me to do this is that I have this friend of mine who calls me every so often to ask me hair advice. And when I give the hair advice, the person does not take the advice. So why are you asking for advice? You want to retain your length. Your goal is you want to retain your length, but you're doing things to not encourage length retention. So what do you expect is going to happen? You know, you put your, let's say, okay, your hair is in rehab now because it's been damaged, it's been all kinds of stuff that's gone on with it, and your hair is in rehab. When you get your hair back to health, are you going to go back to the same old things that you were doing that destroyed your hair in the first place? It's the same thing with your body. Your body, you put your body through, you know, rehabilitation, some sort. You do a detoxing. Some people say, colonoscopy, whatever they do. Or you just started to drink more water and get more exercise and stuff like that in an effort to get your organs working properly and your blood flowing through your veins properly so you don't feel sluggish and tired and all kinds of things like that. Now that you know what you're supposed to be doing, would you go back to the way it was before? Because now you know what's the right thing to do. So my thing is, like I said before when I started, a healthy hair journey is a lifestyle change for your hair. Do not expect overnight success because you are not going to get it. It's not going to happen overnight. Over time, you will see improvement in your hair as you start taking care of it. You put the products in. Products do not grow your hair unless it's some kind of growth serum of some sort. Products don't grow your hair. They just aid with length retention. They help to keep your hair from breaking off and stuff like that as it grows out, because your hair is not going to break off from this. It doesn't break off from the root unless, of course, you are, let's say all things being equal, you know, you're not on medication or anything like that. Hair breaks off from the ends, because these are the oldest part of the hair right here, and they need the most care. So trimming them and different things like that, you know, when you trimming them and stuff like that also helps to keep the hair healthy, because when you comb your hair or you manipulate it or whatever, you know, you can, regardless of how soft you go, you know, when you're doing your hair, you're gonna still experience a little bit of breakage, and you know, that's normal. Hair sheds. People are thinking that my hair is shedding, it should not be shedding. Hair sheds. That is normal. Some people up to 200 hairs a day, you know, hair does shed. So if you comb your hair and you see shed hair, or, you know, like like I said before, we just going on all things being equal, you know, a healthy person, so to speak. Hair sheds. So don't fuss about that. I mean, I'm just getting so over it now with, you know, people. It's like, for me, I feel like I'm being harassed in a sense, because people are asking for help, they're asking for advice, and when you give it to them, they don't take it. They do what they want to do anyway. So why are you asking anybody for help if you're not going to take the advice, you know, the help that people are giving you? There was this one woman that contacted me through one of the hair sites that I belong to. It's Hair Lista. Yeah, Hair Lista. And she would come on and send me messages asking me for advice on things. And I'm like, lady, you know, some of the stuff that, in my mind, I'm like, some of the stuff that you're asking me, this is things that have been discussed over and over and over to the 12th power on hair sites, on hair boards or whatever. But I wasn't rude or anything like that. I did help her. I told her, you know, and she was one of those people that would run out and buy all the products that you see someone else using. And then, you know, she buys all of these things and doesn't really know how to use the products or whatever. She just sees someone with it, she thought that the person's hair looked really good, so she's going to go out there and buy everything. Then she asked me, what was the final nail in the coffin was when she asked me about her daughter's hair. She said that the daughter's hair is breaking, and she wanted to know what to do. And I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, how you mean you don't know what to do? You're on a hair site. You're on a healthy hair journey. Don't you think that the things that you're learning or supposedly learning about hair care, you can apply this to your daughter's hair too? I mean, it's hair is hair, you know. So she said that she would get her hair pressed out, because her hair she wore it with her natural texture. So she would get it pressed out, I think, once a month or something like that. Something like that. And the hair is starting to thin out. So I'm like, well, okay, well, maybe y'all should just don't put heat in the hair. I'm like asking her, like, okay, after the heat, the pressing out, what do you do? They don't do anything. She doesn't do anything else to the hair. So I'm like, why not? Why don't you shampoo, deep condition the hair? Aren't you learning to do these things? Why, you know, why don't you just apply the things that you're learning, you know, to take care of your daughter's hair? And she got mad with me. She cussed me out. And then she cussed me out, and I was like, I'm over this. I had to put my profile on private for a couple months so that she won't come back in and try to be nasty to me. And I was just trying to help her, you know. And yeah, so people, they want things now, but they don't want to put in the effort to get where they want to go. They don't want to put the effort in. And that's something that you have to do. It's like exercise. If you know you need to lose some weight or you want to gain weight, whatever your goal is, you have to put the effort in. Some people may be like, oh, gaining weight is easy. No, it's not. For some people, gaining weight is really difficult. Just like for some people, losing weight is very difficult. And you have to put the effort in. You have to put the effort in to get the results you want. You're not going to say, okay, I'm going to go to the gym today and I'm going to do 1 hour in the gym or 2 hours in the gym and then come back and expect to be 10 pounds lighter. It does not work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Likewise, someone who was trying to gain weight, there was this actress I remember, Renee Zellweger. She had to gain, she usually wears like a size 4, I believe, and she had to gain weight to become a size 12 for a role that she had to play. And she said she had to eat like 4,000 calories a day, and it was so hard for her because it was hard to try to eat all that because she had to gain this weight within a certain time. I mean, she said it was so hard, but she did it, and then she had to lose all the weight back after the role was, you know, after she was done with the role. Yeah, so it's just like random talk here, you know, about hair and whatever. And I'm just so tired of people who are not helping themselves and they expect you to give them all the answers. And I mean, things that work for me may not work for you. You know, things that work for someone else, it may not work for you. Don't, you know, go on the hair sites or the hair boards and just, you know, just be a nuisance, basically, as what I'm trying to say, you know. I'm just so over it. I am so over it. You know, and people are making themselves stressed out and frustrated because their hair is not growing fast enough, and someone else's hair is growing faster and they don't know what to do. And I'm like, okay, you're worried about your hair, but what about your body? Are you eating your fresh fruits and vegetables? Are you drinking water? Are you exercising? Are you doing these kinds of things? You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm a person, I like to help people. I really like to help people as much as I can, but you know, I believe in helping myself first. And I only would go out and really ask someone for help or a question if I really need it, because I have done research and I couldn't find the answer myself. I believe in self-help. I mean, come on, people. Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's just basically what I wanted to say. I mean, it was like all over the place rambling, but I'm just like I'm just so over it. I'm serious. Like, really. Yeah. People don't mind helping you, but you know, you need to help yourself too. And there are simple things that you can do to achieve this just by, you know, doing some research. It's there. The information is there. People blog all the time, all day, every day about all kinds of different things. You know, the answers are there. Get yourself a book. You know, The Science of Black Hair. I always talk about that book. That book is, you know, that's the truth. You get that book, you get you that book, you read it, you're set. You know, help yourself out a little bit. And not only that, but you want to also, don't expect overnight success. It's a lifestyle change for your hair, so it's not going to come overnight. This is something that you are going to be practicing for the rest of your life. Taking care of your hair and taking care of your body is something that you do for the rest of your life. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Anyway, on that note, I want to thank you for watching. And if you have any experiences with these or whatever, you can make, you know, your comments down below, or feel free to leave a video response. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!